November 18th, 2001, Sunday. Went to sleep about 5:30 a.m. this morning. My alarm was set for 8 a.m. I shut it off and stayed in bed until 8:50, then got up and raced to work, only to get there 10 minutes late. I am in projection today, so it's going to be pretty laid back. I have 10 p.m., 11 a.m., and then two 12 p.m.s, and then everything starts between 1 and 2:30. So basically, it's just a bunch of sitting around and whacking it. I'm at work right now, if you haven't guessed. I've just been wasting time chatting with Eric and the cunt sessionists. I like my job here. I just realized a few minutes ago that this place is a lot more casual and fun when compared to my cherished times at West Glen. Here, when it is slow in the morning like it is now, it isn't so bad. There are people to talk to and fun to have around. At times I wish I was West Glen with Eliza, Josh, Danny, Kirsten, Missy, Taylor, Blair, Josh B, Marcy, Chad, and Jimmy. I still get saddened when I think about that time in my life. I could never have it again. The only thing I extremely dislike here is whenever you work, you get covered by this stench. No matter how short of a time you're here, you still get it. I got here at 9:35 a.m. and by 9:50, I smelled this place. Granted, you get the smell of any workplace on you. I experienced it at West Glen, Trail Ridge, and UPS, but here it makes me feel so dirty and cheap. I can't wait to get home and shower and get rid of the stench. I just started my noon shows and grabbed the other booth CD player. The one I was jamming to Pink Floyd's High Hopes on has a blown speaker. Now I just slapped in another booth guy's Doggy Style CD. I'm spinning that shit. Fuck. Gin and juice and Who Am I, What's My Name makes me flash back to 7th grade. It feels good to hear music that I loved when I was becoming a teen and finding myself. Quote, what's my motherfucking name? End quote. I always think about buying copies of this old school shit, the real gangster rap, but I never think about it when I'm at the store. I want Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style, Dr. Dre's The Chronic, and Bones' East 1999 Eternal. Whenever I have a lot of extra cash, I'm going to go buy CD Warehouse and buy back my past. Damn, it's strange how I've not listened to most of these tracks in 7 years, but I still know all the words. Enough reminiscing music. Time for more Pink Floyd. Welcome to the machine. Still at work, and it's about 5 minutes until 4 p.m. Pink Floyd's Hey You is gracing my ears. I've tried to make use of my free time here today. I wrote 2 pages in Goodnight Sweet Girl and have scribed 2 poems. The first being Crazy Diamond, the title being taken from a Pink Floyd song lyric. The second I called Corey's Horse. I'm having trouble thinking of names for my poems. Maybe I should leave them untitled. I don't know. Corey's Horse is an inside joke between my friends and I. Someday, perhaps I'll write all about our inside jokes. I like my titles of things to be taken from my life and of my own creation. Although sometimes I'll use other things as long as they pertain. Like Crazy Diamond, the song Shine On You Crazy Diamond was playing as I wrote the poem. So there you go. I'm still trying to create a name or title, if you will, for my new book of poetry. Of course, it has to be something I create and have meaning. I should wait till it's completed and name it afterwards. That way, if there's an underlying theme throughout the book, I can relate it to that. The other question I ask myself is, how will I know when it is done? With Till the Streetlights Came On, I based it on when I printed a full copy out and mailed it to the publishing place. Now for this one, I don't know. Shall I wait a year or until the book I write the poems in is full? I prefer that one. Fill the actual book and it becomes the actual book. I'll be back with more thoughts throughout the day. Quote, you got a handle like CNN and the Weather Channel. Constant updates. Chasing Amy film. Wrote my 3rd poem of the day as I ate dinner at work. I called it Fast Food High School. I have no idea where the hell I come up with this. My poetry is a lot different than it used to be. I really drained myself at work, going full force on no sleep. I swept the entire lobby and hallways twice, even though I didn't have to, and emptied today's supply of soul into all my poems and writings. So now I'm just dead inside for today. Came home, showered, and got on the internet, chatted with some Stephanie girl and also Marilyn. For Helly called, and we talked. I had met a friend of hers named Jacqueline. She said Jacqueline thought I was kind of cute. For Haley told her what her and I did and that we are apparently, quote, fuck buddies. Jacqueline said that she needs to get one. For Haley said she is going to recommend me. What the fuck am I going to do? I'm watching The Crow right now. Brandon Lee is being a badass and is going to shoot up all the tops guys at Club Trash. Groovy. I just finished reading Ginsberg's Reality Sandwiches. I like Ginsberg and his poetry, but it's sometimes just too wordy and symbolic that it makes it hard to understand. I'm going to try and delve back into Kerouac's The Dharma Bums right now, and then go to bed. End quote. Running before time can take our dreams away. Pink Floyd song, High Hopes.